IIT Madras is set to conduct the next round of trials of its indigenous 155mm Ramjet-powered artillery shells, marking another key step in India's push for extended-range precision artillery. Pakistan Air Force is planning to rapidly acquire 70 additional J-10C fighters and accelerate J-35 induction, both equipped with long-range beyond visual range missiles, to counter India's upcoming induction of 114 Rafale aircraft. India is planning to relax foreign investment rules in defense by raising the automatic FDI limit from 49% to 74% and simplifying approval conditions. The move aims to attract global manufacturers and boost domestic defense production. Hyderabad-based Raghu Vamsi Advanced Systems has become a key contributor to the Tejas Mark II program, developing indigenous line-replaceable units for avionics and mission systems. The 120 km range Pinaka long-range guided rocket is entering advanced trials at the Pokhran test range and high-altitude areas, with mass production expected within the next 2 years under the existing public-private Pinaka manufacturing framework. The Indian Army has inducted the Indigenous AT-15 tactical drone mounted on a BMP-II infantry vehicle. With 120 minutes of endurance, a 20-kilometer range, high-altitude capability, and modular payloads, it's ideal for intelligence surveillance and reconnaissance roles in varied terrains and high-tempo operations. Bharat Electronics Limited and the Indian Navy have developed an indigenous autonomous navigation and control software powering unmanned fast interceptor boats. The system enables remote, waypoint-based, and fully autonomous operations with AI-driven navigation, collision avoidance, and compliance with international maritime safety rules. The Indian Air Force has said that India's proposed acquisition of 114 additional Rafale fighters will not affect the development or induction of AMCA and Tejas Mark II, as the timelines and funding of indigenous fighter programs have been planned independently, keeping India's long-term combat aviation roadmap firmly anchored in domestic design and manufacturing. The Indian Air Force has outlined plans to induct 3 to 4 variants of indigenous unmanned combat aerial vehicles within the next 5 years, as part of a manned-unmanned teaming ecosystem, with strict man-in-the-loop control. Occupying the lead position in this roadmap is Hindustan Aeronautics' 2-ton CATS Warrior II, that is planned to conduct its maiden flight expected by 2027, that will carry Rudram anti-radiation missiles and smart anti-airfield weapons. The Indian Air Force is also studying a 13-ton heavyweight unmanned strike aircraft linked to the AMCA program, projected for the 2032 to 2035 timeframe, that would feature internal weapons low observability and operate as loyal wingmen to AMCA squadrons, with AMCA pilots retaining kill chain authority. The third induction will be a low-cost unmanned system in the 600 kg class for intelligence surveillance and reconnaissance and one-way strike roles that can be deployed in swarms to target high-value enemy assets. A major element in the proposed 114 Rafale agreement is deeper involvement of French engine manufacturer Safran for the local production of M-88 engines in India to support the Indian Rafale fleet. Around 200 engines could be produced with 60% indigenous content, and while critical core components would still come from France, a large portion of engine parts would be made in India, supported by Safran-led manufacturing and MRO facilities to ensure long-term fleet sustainment. The 114 Rafale deal is also expected to preserve India's option to upgrade to the future Rafale F5 standard, that will be powered by the more powerful M-88 T-Rex engine, which can also be manufactured at the same Indian facility. Military analysts have said that with the F-35 option fading for India, especially after Donald Trump's renewed outreach to Pakistan, the Russian Su-57 is becoming a compelling alternative. They also noted that during Russian President's visit to New Delhi last month, negotiations advanced on acquiring an initial batch of Su-57Es, with plans for local production potentially expanding to 140 units. However, analysts have cautioned that India must tread carefully when finalizing the Su-57 deal with Russia, particularly given the current uncertainty around the India-US trade agreement that has the potential for additional tariffs under Donald Trump's administration. Any major defense procurement from Russia could provoke a US response that might impact broader trade talks and India's economic interests. Today's top 3 comments.